dog. It's on site.
It's on site for real. Yeah.
Oh shit! But that's what I got for Wayne, man.
Yeah, and that's definitely in my top 5.
I was about to ask you that. So C5 is in your top 5?
Oh yeah.
2018.
Oh yeah.
All
My
right.
top 5 might be a little lackluster, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be all over the place.
I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to guess where it is in your top 5. That's what I'm gonna try to do. But
Like
for
right
now,
now?
for now, you know what? I'll guess it right now.
What's up?
I'll guess it right now. C5. I think you're gonna put it at 1 or 2.
Do I have to say it? I gotta let you know?
No.
Okay, yeah.
No. We're about to go down the list.
Yeah.
Top 5 albums of the year. I gave my guess. I'll let you go with your number 5 if you want.
My number 5, and I just replaced him. So this number 5 is the one I saluted, man. I'm gonna go with.
Hold on, wait.
It's personal number 5. What's up?
Pause. I gotta know firsthand because this list can go 2 different ways for me. Top 5. Are we talking lyrical best top 5? Or are we talking our personal favorite top 5?
No, we gotta keep it personal favorite because I couldn't do a top 5 lyrical and only keep it 2018. So that's another pod, you know. What I'm saying?
Oh,
That'll be that'll be a real purist pod. Like,
that
I gotta
yeah.
tune in and put your
We're gonna
headphones
trigger
in
some
for
people
one.
with that one.
Yeah.
We're gonna trigger some people with that one.
Yeah, but
I know.
so yeah, number 5. So I got one honorable mention because he was 5. I had KOD in my top 5. It was gonna be 5, but I slid that out.
Oh, you took KOD
I
out?
slid KOD out.
You
bruh.
took KOD out of the top 5.
That's bananas, ain't it? I feel like that's crazy.
Dog, you took
I
KOD
take
out of
KOD
the top
out.
5.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta hear this
I
top
couldn't make a
5.
shot.
I gotta hear this top 5. That wasn't part. I speculated and I was like, I feel like we're gonna link on 2. That wasn't one of the 2.
Okay, alright, bet.
So, alright, what's your number 5?
My number 5, and here in my reasoning, I'm putting J-Rock's Redemption in there.
Ooh, great piece of work.
I listened to J-Rock back when he was Carnivore, Who Wanna Roar, I Wrestle with a Dinosaur, Find a Whore, Have on the Corner, Fucking You or Yours. Like when he was just bars, you know what I'm saying? When we knew he was never gonna pop. We knew J-Rock was never, ever gonna pop. And to find out that he did and to go through that album and listen to OSON, which was with J. Cole, I believe, to listen to Tap Out with Jeremiah, that shit is fucking fire. The obviously Money Trees, like that shit is fire. Like,
And I'm gonna say this too. When
that's the one. Come on,
When?
man. Come on, man.
I believe is in the top 2 for best video of the year 2018.
I could agree with that. It's
When is crazy fire. The video is nice.
Yeah, he put some good production. That's that TDE
Yo,
production.
TDE,
man.
you
That's
can
a
tell
production.
TDE was behind J-Rock
Oh,
entirely.
Fucking right.
Entirely.
They figuring out a way to blend that sound, so I can't wait to see what they do with Absol.
K-Dot said
everybody
you're way
needs
too
that.
talented, bro.
Oh yeah.
I already
They
know.
all are. Schoolboy,
all
Isaiah Rashard, SZA, obviously Kendrick, like all of
Yeah.
them. Sir, you know what I'm saying? All
Yeah.
of them.
Dog, TDE
All of
is fire. Like, TDE's on that shit.
And
But
they, you know what
K-Dot
I'm saying?
seen real.
Yeah.
K-Dot said, you are too talented not to have a strong backing right now.
I'm
Let's
glad
do
they
it.
did it.
And they did it, and they did it
that's
right
why
on
it's my
time.
number 5. That shit was.
I respect it.
That shit was hitting. Yeah.
My number 5? Just like you had to slide J-Rock in because it's a personal fan favorite,
Personal.
I gotta slide in my personal fan favorite. I
feel like I'm not gonna know none of yours. I
Dog,
wonder. I
if
got
you
to,
can't
though.
guess
I
my
wonder.
number 5,
Wow. What's up?
you can't guess my number 5?
Probably not.
Currency, Fire in the Clouds.
See.
I gotta give it to Currency, bro. And mind you, Currency is on his Wayne shit and still dropping new mixtapes regularly, giving us new work. He went for a week straight. New day, new song. New day, new single.
did,
New day,
he
new
did,
single.
he did.
Targa. He did that
did.
with he did Old Range with Jadakiss.
Yeah.
Dog, like
Yeah.
every single pay scale.
See, I knew I
He
wanted
did the
my
Marina
number 5.
EP.
He did.
Dog.
And it was all quality?
Oh man. It's Currency.
See, that's what I'm saying. Now I have to check it out because I hold Currency in such a high regard from
This is an actual
from the
album.
pilot talks and shit like that.
Oh,
That when
yeah.
he came out with, was it the Immaculate Stoneception or whatever like that?
Immaculate
Immaculate Stoner or some shit.
It's-
Immaculate Stone.
The Immaculate Stone, yeah.
I didn't like that project. And
That
I
was
wasn't prepared to hear.
probably the only one that I'm like,
So
I
this
never
is-
listened to.
Right. Oh, see, you gotta listen
And that's
to
why,
it.
no, I've listened to it.
Oh,
I've heard it.
right. But you
But
can't
I
go
don't
back.
go back to it. Yeah.
And that's where my fanhood kind of fucks up. I'm not gonna give you a chance to keep fucking up. You know what I'm saying? If you've given me enough projects to rock with for life, which Pilot Talk 1 through 3 is always through the playlist. So
Oh yeah.
I was good there. So I'm gonna have to check. You said I remember the Marina EP. And then what's your 5 again?
My 5 is
Number 5. What's it called?
Oh, Currency Fire in
Yeah.
the Clouds.
I'ma
That's his
check it
actual
out.
album for
Okay.
2018.
I'm gonna check that out. Definitely. Fire in the Clouds.
Remember, he had Andretti 9:30, September
Mhm.
30th, Andretti 10:30,
Mhm.
Andretti 11:30,
I'm gonna check them out.
12:30.
I have to check them out.
Then he came
I'm
out
still Michael
Jetlanta,
Knight.
where he put on
Jetlanta.
the Jetlanta, where he put on the Jet Crew.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Secret. Oh, he's redoing Secret Boats with Harry Fraud. Yeah.
Currency and Harry Fraud is always a good
Oh
one.
my God.
Always.
Currency and Harry Fraud. That's like a classic mixtape right there on everything. But yeah, so
check that.
Fire in the
Check
Clouds,
that.
number 5, Currency. 4s.
Alright. So my 4 is the ASAP Rocky tape, Testing. Another Underdog, Slick. I don't know why niggas. I think my first 3 are Slick Underdogs, but I don't know why niggas sleep on ASAP. Like, and he brought the only good Kid Cudi. I was hyped for the Kid Cudi joint, but he didn't do shit for
So
me.
I was
So
so
he gave
ready
me
for
my
Cudi.
only good new Cudi. When you hear ASAP Forever, you hear Cudi coming. Like all I see on the internet is when he come in. That's their favorite part. So it's like. You give me and ASAP. The production value is fucking crazy. Like that's always a good way to catch me.
Yeah.
You got some good production going on, and you know what I'm saying. He I like them lavish spitters. You know what I'm saying. They talk about that lavish shit. It sounds good. You put it over the right type of beat. It's always riding.
I can probably
yeah,
count
yeah.
on one hand how many times I went back and replayed that actual album.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. I
Like,
replay.
like just me personally.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
yeah.
like ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
But I played it the whole, like me, I try not to listen to it until I can play it the whole way through one time. When I
Okay.
have enough time to play an album the whole way through, I
Yeah.
play it.
Yeah.
Because I want to get it as a collective,
Right.
and then I'll go back and be like, okay, you know what? I think it was like 3 or 4 I was fucking with harder. Let me get that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I know I was fucking with this one. Okay, I don't remember the other ones. Let me just play again from here.
Yeah,
You know
because
what
he
I'm
got
saying?
tracks that stick out, like the ASAP Forever. Then the one after that was I could give a fuck about your bitch. You heard? You know what I'm saying?
That was
You know what I'm
right.
saying? That's
That
a
was
good
right.
one. And then he gave me the Purity joint, which that was the Lauryn Hill sample, which I was really hyped to hear that because that was at the time when the Drake joint was taking over the radio. And I mean, it was good. Obviously, it's a good song, but
Yeah.
as far as the sampling goes, I wasn't really fucking with the sampling because it just tweaked it too much. You know what I'm saying? That's a good part of the song, and it kind of fucked with it a little too much for me. I kind of like my samples a little more subtle. So if y'all ain't checked out that Purity shit and you like samples, that's a real good Lauryn Hill sample right there that ASAP put together. Plus,
Yeah.
he's his, you know what I'm saying? He does his production. You always gonna get big rank with me when you do your own production, man. You want not, ain't nobody really a one man team, but if you can, you
But
got
if
the
you
ability
can
to, you
do
know what I'm
it-
saying? Like your handprints is on your shit.
Right.
You got me, bro. Like that's what I fuck with.
Right. For sure. So
4, ASAP Rocky Testing. I'm running
Alright.
with it.
So my 4, I would have put it higher. Well, I guess technically lower. I guess no, higher.
Right.
I'd have put it higher.
Higher, yeah. In the
But-
ranking.
There's only 7 songs.
Ooh.
Daytona, Pusha T. See,
So that's one of the ones we link on. I guess we'll just call it out.
that cool. I'm not gonna ask you where it is.
We halfway linked. You're right.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
not gonna.
bet.
Like, I'm not gonna try to guess where it is. We'll get there.
So fucking
But number
strong.
4 for me is Daytona.
So fucking
Because this project
So
I
fucking
can
strong.
listen to all day long, and
So
there's
fucking
only
strong.
7 songs.
So strong.
I can play every single record the whole way through.
And that's another thing, bro. If y'all think Kanye is crazy, listen to Daytona. That's Kanye on 7 tracks.
Hold
That's-
on. Cause that's part of where I'm going with this.
Mm.
I had so high hopes for good music, and that whole 7 weeks span or however
Too
long
gimmicky.
of just a new album every week.
It was too gimmicky. It would have had to have been perfect.
It would have. It would have. And
Because
none of those.
when you hear Kid
except-
Cudi, you have an expectation.
Oh yeah.
And it did not reach that at all.
The only
And it had too
album
much Kanye.
I honestly believed was well produced was Pusha T's Daytona. And when Nas comes out and says, I'm really working on my real album, that told me right there, that was just some Kanye shit he threw together.
I don't remember a line. I don't remember one chorus. I don't remember a beat line, a punch line, nothing from that Nas album, man. I'm one of them niggas that say Nas should have quit with Illmatic. If he'd have done that, he'd have been the undisputed king. I could have.
Arguably.
He got good tracks after that, but I could have.
Arguably.
Hold up.
But,
Was New York State of Mind 1 and 2 on those? They
New
were
York
both
State of
on
Mind?
Illmatic, wasn't it?
New York State, yeah.
Cause I can't do without New York State of
Yeah.
Mind. So as long as they made it on that, but see, we would lose If I Ruled the World with Lauryn Hill.
Oh man.
We would lose one mic. We would lose.
Yeah.
We would lose a couple shits, but I think I might be alright with it.
Hip hop's dead.
Ooh,
Tough.
we would lose that,
Tough.
and we would lose.
But
that.
okay,
Yeah,
my bad.
Go ahead.
Back to Push. Before I lose my train of thought. So with Pusha, I'm giving him 4 because I wanted more. It had been a decade.
But
since
you don't
we
think
heard
that
from
played
Push.
into how good it was?
Yes, absolutely. But still, why couldn't we get this Kanye shit? Granted, I get that. But why couldn't we get 10, 11?
Cause there you go. You go from 10 to 11. It just that
10,
one
11.
more.
No more than 12. I don't need more than 12. This
Now
is
you
Push
went to
we're talking
12.
about.
You
No,
went from 7
no,
to
no,
10,
no,
11,
no,
12.
no.
That's the thing, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Then you
10,
gotta be
11 is my
Quavo.
cap. 10, 11 is
But
my
that
cap.
might not have been their cap. You know what I'm saying? I think
I don't think it
Push
was their
knew.
cap. And I say that because everybody only had 7 songs.
Except for Testing. Was Testing a part of that little joint?
Testing.
Nah, I'm tripping. I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah.
Am I? Yeah,
No.
I'm thinking of something else.
Because first it was...
it just
Pusha,
came out around the same
then
time.
was Nas.
and
then
Kanye,
was Kanye.
and Cudi.
Then
and
Cudi. Kids Have Kids Have
Kids
Nightmares.
Have Nightmares.
And then last was Tiana Taylor, which I was really looking forward to.
Oh, I didn't. I
But
was done after Ye.
Work This Pussy was get the fuck out of here. No, nobody want it. Well,
No.
niggas don't want to hear that shit.
I only want to see her dance in that one video she was in.
But she
That's
sings
the
great. Don't get me wrong. I was looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to it. But she had a couple songs that I just threw clean out the window. But yeah, so Pusha T, I really wanted like 10, 11, but you gave me that lyrical crack. You feel me?
That shit was so
Granted,
good.
I'm back like when I get to 3. Well, when I get to 2,
We don't do vegetables. Niggas get flatlined.
Bro,
Serve up all beef, then we heat them with flat irons.
Dog.
Niggas say traffic is alive. Push.
Never have I been like. All right, but bro, and he started the whole Drake beef with that, and we see that's still relevant to right now, and we're what, October, midway through, a little more than midway through October of 18.
And I don't know for anybody else, and I don't mean to, I might step on one of your albums again, but I don't see, I don't hear, I don't feel Scorpion nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I definitely didn't listen to it. I heard the first track, and he did what he always do, which is a real good intro with a good flow. You know, I've had to fight with bad boys that wasn't pretending. Like, I respected all of that shit.
Yeah.
And then I cut it. I was like, cool, you can't show me nothing else because I'm just good with you, Drake. You do what you do. I don't really need to hear. I just let the streets tell me if I need to hear the next Drake project. And I don't hear the streets talking about Scorpion. Now, I ain't saying Pusha T murdered his career. Or
absolutely not. No,
but I'm just
Drake
saying.
is way too big to get his career
I'm just
shouted by
saying.
anybody.
I haven't heard nobody, I don't hear no Scorpion buzz out there.
Nah, not other than the girls that are still playing it, but
Playing
they're still
what?
playing God's Plan.
That's not part of the album buzz. That was single buzz.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that's what killed it because Drake, if I'm not mistaken, he don't normally come out with singles before his albums. He let his albums come out like
he used to, and then he changed with the last project. No,
with these
with
terrible
Hot Red
albums,
Hot
views
Red
and shit.
Bling,
Because he got it. Because ain't nobody gonna fucking fuck with them albums off the strength
All
of
those other
themselves.
songs, they weren't listening to.
No, Cause what was Hotline Bling probably like? I don't know if it was in the middle, like track 6 and 7. You might not even make it to that shit.
Hotline Bling was like record 25.
That's what you're not gonna make it to it.
Yeah, at all. And to be
And
honest
without the
with you,
video, it might not even caught you.
when I listened to Drake's project, once I got to side B, I got depressed. I felt like I was like in a bad place, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? Track A, I was like, I see what you did. What the fuck
this was
line
on
does he
Scorpion.
say? Yeah, on Scorpion,
Yeah.
because it's got two sides.
Yeah.
Some shit'll never stop. I forget whatever the line is, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I do know this song because it was a response back to Drake and Pusha T, 8 out of 10. Who grips the mic and likes to kill their friend? I've never been the type to make amends. If shit was at an 8, we'd like to make it 10. When to set this in, I'm going up all the way. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just,
might be decent.
it's straight. It's straight.
Yeah.
And I only listened to it for real because he was responding back to Drake and Pusha to fucking Pusha T and
Pusha
Kanye.
T, yeah.
And I did fuck with the song with Jay-Z, but that song had to get taken off of Apple Music. So 8 out of 10 is like the only song I really fuck with. Like I for real, the first night I got Scorpion. That Jay-Z and Drake song was up there, and I listened to it. I was like, oh, that shit's hard. Then the next day it was already removed, and I'm like, oh shit, damn.
No.
Well,
Damn.
yeah, because you know Jay-Z got that whole thing with Tidal.
Yeah.
Well, he got his thing with Tidal.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway. So where was I? Push, was it 4? Did we go to
4.
3 yet?
Nah, it's
3?
here with 3.
We hitting into 3.
So yeah, with 3, 4 with Daytona. With 3, I'm actually going with my man Travi, man, with Astro World.
I knew you were gonna say this.
I got to, man. Travi is my dude, and y'all know production, man. That's one of Kanye's little disciples too.
Yeah. This is a great produced album.
Really good, man. Like
It
his
sounds
beats,
super Travis.
it's super Travis, which is super trap, and it's also super throwback. Cause like his beats knock in a very traditional way, bro.
Yeah.
Like they don't play around. That shit is boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
over. You know what I'm saying? Some trap hi hats and shit. So
horns or some shit like
And the
Travis
shit he did
kills some shit.
with Migos, heard they talking shit about who, what, when, and why. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Ad libs is killing. Like y'all know how Travis get down with the ad libs, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought about putting Astro World in my top 5, but
Thought about, he said.
but this is the only reason why I said this. It's in my other top 5. If we're talking lyrical with well production, like a quality piece of work, all in one embodiment.
Okay.
Astro World is in that top 5. But as far as what I'm going back and re-listening to in the car, or when I just feel like,
see, that's where it's appeal catch
today?
me. Yeah, it appeal catch me in that re-listen. Cause I mean, his lyrics are good, but like some of the lines that stand out is, you know, in the 305, bitches treat me like I'm Uncle Lou, and then he throws in the don't stop out there. Like that's Travis Scott's MOs right there. That's what catches
That's
me.
his niche.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
That's his niche.
So yeah, definitely I'm going
Astro World.
World. At number 3, I don't think I had nothing else really to add. Yeah.
Alright, so run it back one more time. If 5 was J Rock with Redemption. 4 was
ASAP Rocky with
ASAP
Testing.
Rocky. And 3 is now your Travis Scott Astro.
So y'all can kind of see where I'm at with things. I'm a production guy. I like the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit, man.
My 5 was Fire in the Clouds by Currency. 4 was Daytona.
Wow.
3, I gotta give it to KOD. I have to give it to KOD. I have to give it to KOD.
It's good that he's getting some love right now.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro, he deserves it. Like, granted, I know your thing with
no. I just in this case,
Cole,
I just really had I'm over that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really. I mean, up until KOD was really what caught me, which is like it's kind of like waiting on LeBron to drop 60 to finally be like, oh, he's good. But I always knew J. Cole could do more than what he was doing.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
And him taking that approach on them other albums was just kind of lackluster for me. Like, I know you can dun 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 dun.
And he's another. Well, I don't want to say it
I
like
know
this.
he can do that.
I don't want to say it like this, but he's another individual like Quavo who can write his own shit, produce his own shit, make videos for his own shit. You know what I mean?
So his
Just
shit,
multi-talented.
Yeah, but then it ends up coming out a little redundant.
But
not on KOD.
But not on KOD.
Not on KOD.
It wasn't redundant at all.
That's why he's getting it. This is not a sarcastic applause at all. I remember how we reacted to KOD. Like we was on this little van, you know what I'm saying, going to this show out in Alabama, I think it was. And it was the day after KOD came on. So it's like 15 niggas in there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So half of them just hadn't heard it yet. Bro, the whole motherfucking van was rocking, bro. Damn. I mean, like, it was a crazy vibe in there. Like, niggas was like, you know, the niggas that's dumb high, and they just like, yo, who the fuck y'all niggas listening to? And like, nigga, this like, J. Cole, they like, nigga, J. Cole knocking like this? Like, nigga, yes, nigga, like, no, KOD, definitely.
Oh, and I love the fact that it had different meanings for KOD. Kids on drugs, kill our demons, and King's Overdose. Or King's Overdose. Yeah, something like that. King's Overdose, yeah, because they had the guy with the crown on the cover looking like he had a seizure or some shit. Then he had the kids in the background with the couple
pinky ring. Pinky ring. I like that visual, bro. That shit is hard, bro.
Yeah, like, KOD is crazy. And it's so well produced. And he did it again. I don't care what nobody say. He was on his album by himself again.
Yeah.
He was on his album by himself again.
But this time it mattered to me. It didn't matter to me on like For Your Eyes Only. Those are all like personal songs. You know what I'm saying? Like those are personal songs. Obviously on there by itself. These were mainstream songs, and Kendrick could have blessed any one of them. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could have blessed any one of them.
And he said, "I'm gonna keep it whole. I'm gonna keep it whole."
I'm with it. And it was some good lines in there too, you know what I'm saying? That video of girls song, you know, fall in love through photographs. I don't even know your name.
It's hard.
Yeah, you know, that shit is
oh,
real, you know
man. Yo. Duh, this is KOD. Yeah. Like I completely didn't even think about that video.
I shoot my shot at Nick Break. I'm not the nigga for lip, like
that shit not, bro. Yeah. It's still right. Cause you could be ignorant and play that.
Yeah,
and it'll still ride. Or you can really listen to it and break it down and be like, this shit still ride.
Yep.
So yeah, KOD was my third. So what's your second?
My second, which is why I was tripping about your 4, is Daytona, bro. Like,
I guessed it.
Daytona, we covered that, you know what I'm saying? I don't have much else to say.
I guessed it, because C5 is left.
Obviously.
C5 is left. And I know you have C5 in your top 5. Yes. But, alright, cool. So Daytona's your 2.
Daytona, man, very strong, just good old-fashioned Kanye, but with a new twist, you know what I'm saying? Just meaty.
Yeah.
But just enough,
I can't say
I
meaty,
love the
I'll
7.
say
I love the 7.
That's
Wholesome
like,
is good, substantial.
That's like one of those restaurants you go in, you pay $40 and the plate's like small and it's like, this all I get for $40?
But it's
just eat it.
Just eat it.
It's just enough.
And get the wine because it's push, so it's lavish. Get the wine, get the appetizer.
It's just
have yourself a night, bro. You can listen to Daytona while you have yourself a night, bro.
I told you, man. I can play Daytona.
That's some lavish shit.
I think the first day I listened to it, I did play it like 4 times.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, wait, I've heard this song.
Yo, I play it while I run, like at work, like just let it run.
The song before Infrared, Santeria. Ooh. When that
and the pain takes over, let's talk this payola.
Yo. The second time I heard that song, I was like,
wait, can't talk this shit over.
So I listened, that 7 songs and then another 6, and I'm like, oh shit, I've listened to every song twice already. Easy.
What do you say? You're trying to run from my demons? You can hear that man screaming, I'm no different than the priest.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Then he killed it with the Spanish one. I'm like, okay, push on a motherfucking.
He been on one.
God.
He been on one.
So yeah.
Shout outs.
Definitely. I knew we were gonna link there, and well.
So now
it wasn't
your number 2 is.
Honestly, I thought my number 1. I thought my number 1 we were gonna link with also, not Daytona.
Also, yeah, right. We're gonna cross link 1 and 2, and then we cross link 4 and 2.
Because my 2 is C5.
Your 2 is C5?
My 2 is C5.
Your 1 and 2 is C5?
No.
Oh.
My 2
I'm tripping.
is C5.
C5 is
Your
so 1
one.
in my head. I'm like, is your 1 and 2? 1, 2? C5 is 1. I
It's
was
taking
already
2 places.
I was already thinking I was gonna agree with you. Yeah. The first half of the album can be 2, like Kobe 8 and 24. Like they're both in the rafters.
Wayne C5 is my number 2, and
Yeah.
I say that because he gave us 20-something records.
Strong. Without noticing it.
Strong.
Without noticing it.
Granted, there's what, 2 interludes?
Yeah, and I know a lot of people skip through Wayne's mom crying, but
Yeah.
I can see that, and it's at the very end of the album, so
Yeah.
I could give you that.
And it's like, I don't even, like, I'm telling you, when I heard, what's the name of the very last record? Not Open Letter, but, fuck.
It's the one where he's talking about his suicide.
Yeah, when he's talking about his
Yeah.
suicide. The name of that record, when I was there,
Yeah.
I was so hooked in that song that I was literally like, yo, he's telling us about that day.
Yep.
And then the craziest thing about it was the album then,
Let It All Work
once
Out.
it finished, went to the interlude of his mom talking about that. And I'm just like, oh shit. My brain was just
Yeah.
blown at this fucking album ending. Because
Yeah.
I didn't think this was the end. I never would have thought he was going to end C5 talking about his suicide and then his mom saying she still to this day doesn't know.
Let It All Work Out. That's what it was called.
Let It All Work Out.
Yeah, right before.
Let
Used
it
To.
all work out.
That's how it went.
Let it all work
Right
out.
before, right after Used To. Right. I used to smoke to get high, now I smoke to get vibes.
Yeah.
Which is such a real line because if you're a smoker, you know you don't smoke to get high no more.
Yes.
You've hit your threshold. You just smoke to keep the peace, bro. You smoke to keep your little vibe,
Man,
bro.
you
I
remember
used
what
to
it was
smoke to
like
get high, now I
smoking to
smoke
be
get
like,
vibes.
oh shit.
Right,
like,
oh, I'm fucking geek, bro. Like,
Yeah,
oh, what you said was just so
honestly.
funny. Like, no, nigga.
now
I
it's
just
just
smoked
like,
to-
nigga,
I
I'm about to
clock
have a
in
better
high,
day.
bro. Like, I'm driving,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, like, I'm with the fam, high, bro. Like, this is what we do these days. So, yeah, nah, I used to smoke to get high, now I smoke to get vibes.
Yeah,
You
that's
used to tote
all
the
so
semi. I
true.
should tote the semi.
Yeah.
Man,
Man.
niggas say shoot you in your head, get your ass a third eye, and you still ain't seen a fucking thing until you see 5. Stop playing, bro.
Bro,
Stop playing with my man.
Wayne,
bro.
best rapper alive.
Stop
bro.
playing with my man, bro.
C5. I knew
What my nigga say?
I knew we
What
were
my
gonna
nigga
cross
say?
there.
More than one, I'm too equipped. Stop
Oh,
playing, bro.
yeah.
Come on, man.
But I
Come on,
will
man.
say this. No, I'm gonna stay in order. 2 is C5. I know you're 1 is C5, so I'm just gonna go straight to my 1.
Go to your 1.
My 1, I'm sorry, just because.
What the hell is his 1, bro? Oh, because I don't know no other albums that came out that's worth being a 1. Oh my god. What is this man's 1?
He doesn't know any
It's
other
Kamikaze.
album.
Spoiler alert.
No.
It's Kamikaze.
No.
He
On
loves
that
it.
bombshell, you can get out. Not Kamikaze. Number 1.
Ooh. Nah. Is it the Dave East album?
Nah. Number 1, bro. And I'm
Is it the
saying
Kevin
this.
Gates album?
Listen. I had to take out Luca Brasi 3 for C5.
Fair.
That was so hard for me to do because I wanted to have him in my top 5.
Fair.
But because I gotta give it to Currency at 5, Luca Brasi 3 couldn't make it.
Fair.
But originally, my top 5 was gonna be Daytona,
Okay.
Luca Brasi 3, KOD, The Carter 5, and then my 1. Luca Brasi 3 is crazy. And Kevin Gates, shout out to you, bro. You the OG, man. When I'm telling you, like, the new, like, have you been seeing it? You be busy and shit, working all that,
Yeah.
but he got his new interviews and all that with Sway, where he was talking about why he even did the time. Because he was innocent.
Because he gave the realest interviews out there.
Oh yeah, he was innocent.
Yeah.
But they told him if he was gonna fight it, he was gonna remain in jail for an additional like 5 or 7 years.
Nobody got time for that.
So he was like, "What? But you can give me a guilty plea and I only gotta serve 30 months?"
Nobody got time. But they still get my G 30 months though. But hey, nah.
But
we-
it's
you
better than
already
5
know.
more
Oh,
years just to
definitely.
prove your innocence.
No, definitely.
This country is fucked up.
Definitely.
Like,
They make
the
you make choices
judicial
like
system
that.
is fucked up.
Yup.
But anyway, all right, back to my number 1. So, Drum roll, please. Nipsey Hussle Victory Lap.
Ooh.
Nipsey Hussle Victory
I'm
Lap.
glad that's getting some love too.
Yo.
Damn, I forgot.
Yo.
That came out early too.
Like
That's
March.
a good one.
Like March. Bro. And ever since then, I still have not stopped playing it. I'm giving it to him over C5 because of tenure. They are both that great to me that I had to put Nipsey Hussle 1 because his dropped early. And
And
I'm
it's
still playing it.
Still hitting.
I'm ahead
I
of the
give you that.
game versus C5 that just
It's
dropped a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. I can give you that.
Nipsey Hussle Victory and the
That's
video
good.
he shot with his girl Lauren London in Double Up. I know you probably haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna tell it to
With
you.
her in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seen the whole thing?
I think so.
Okay.
I just have
So-
trouble recalling.
Okay, let me break it down. It starts out, Lauren London pulls up to the trap. Nipsey Hussle said, "Here's this bag. Go run this to this address.
Mm-hmm.
Call me when you're out front."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bet. She goes. On her way there, a cop was about to pull her over for speeding. She was so scared because she had all that work in the car. She took the trap phone, tossed it out the window, and dipped out. Went ghost. Years later, Nipsey is who he is now. He's going and buying this big, massive ass house out in LA. And the husband of the guy he's buying it from is Lauren London.
Mm.
So he relinks with her at the crib.
Yeah.
She realized who he is, and he was like, "You know I'm about to buy this place, right? I like it. I'm buying it." She was like, "Alright." He was like, "But look, when I buy it, I'm having the biggest party around. You both are invited." She was like, "Oh," you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh,
just
you
smiling.
tell me.
Just
Yeah,
smiling. Like, I'm about
yeah.
to get back in with this nigga. The video, they out there at the party, you know what I'm saying? They walk off themselves, they off in the light and all that shit. And guess what happens at the finale? It was a lit party, guys. It was trill as fuck. Hey, baby girl, before you leave, I want you to meet somebody. Hey, Casey, come downstairs. And his girl come down, and he was like, "Yeah, this my girl, so-and-so." And she was like,
Damn. Take that to the face.
I was like, yo!
Take that shit straight to the face. Damn.
Yo! You didn't stay. You didn't stay loyal. You
Yeah,
didn't stay down.
That's a real nigga.
You
That's a
ain't
real
hold me
nigga.
down for real. Cause a simp ass nigga would have been like, "Yo, this Lauren London.
Or whatever. This
Or-
is my first or whatever.
This is my exactly."
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
A simp ass nigga would have been like, "I'm at least smash again." Nah, I'ma let you know up front. You fucked up.
Yeah.
This my girl, so and so. The video, instant classic for me. That production is crazy. You know that record got Belly on it too. He was singing doing his shit. Fucking I don't want to not give Buddy credit because this is my number one, and I definitely want to sound credible. But goddamn, dang, what's Buddy's name? Ty Dolla $ign. Dolla $ign.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was on that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because of that, I had to give it to Nip, bro. I had to.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I like.
Apropos, Victory Lap, number one, tied
Yeah.
up in a bow. That's a good top 5. Yeah. I'm good with Nipsey Hussle.
Double
tying this shit
love.
down. Definitely.
And look, this nigga, oh my, he got 16 songs on his, an hour and 11 minutes.
That's a real live lap.
It's a real live lap. Bro, this was his legit debut album.
Yeah.
And he killed. The production was
Yep.
through the roof. The bars, the messages, because
The
he's got
flow.
some riding shit.
Yeah.
Bro, before YG ever dropped his album, Nipsey Hussle said it used to be Stay Strapped, now it's Stay Dangerous. And YG named his album Stay Dangerous, and I had that on one of my top 5s on the other list also.
Oh, for the lyrical side.
Yeah, lyrical and like just give me that gutter, you know what I'm saying, well produced shit. Like YG killed that shit.
Oh yeah.
YG
He
killed
got
that
his
shit.
lane. Yeah. He
But-
know his lane.
Yeah, so Nip Hussle, Victory Lap. So I know I just broke down Double Up. You know what I'm saying? Like I broke that shit down. But what I do need broken down